Ruby Bridges became a civil rights activist at only 6 years old, not too far back, 61 years ago. She was the first African American student to integrate into a Southern school. As a kindergartner, Ruby required 4 federal marshals to escort her to school every day of that school year to protect her from angry protesters. Less than 4% of speech-language pathologists identify as African American. When I think about the challenges I may face in my future career, I think of a quote made by Ruby Bridges. "Don't follow the path. Go where there is no path and begin the trail. When you start a new trail equipped with courage, strength, and conviction, the only thing that can stop you is you."
Thomas, born in 1910, was a laboratory supervisor that helped develop multiple procedures that have saved many lives today, most known for the procedure to treat a congenital heart defect in children called blue baby syndrome. At the start of his career, he had to be labeled and paid as a janitor, despite all the work he was doing in a postdoctoral research lab. Only having a high school education, he was never allowed to operate on a human, but was there talking and coaching those he worked with through the procedures. In 1941, Thomas was offered a position at Johns Hopkins, facing many forms of racism and head turns as he, a man of color, walked the halls in his white lab coat, but he never let that stop him from helping save a life. He later received an honorary doctorate degree from the university in 1976. As a kid, I watched a film that showcased his story and all the strides he made, called Something the Lord Made. From that moment, I knew I wanted to be in a health profession, ultimately on the path to joining the less than 4% of African Americans in the field of speech-language pathology.
Serena is one of the most accomplished athletes of all time, having won 4 Olympic gold medals and over 23 Grand Slams, the most by any player in the open era. Her accomplishments set her apart as one of the greatest tennis players of all times. She was the second Black woman to ever win a Grand Slam title and hold the most Grand Slam titles in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. As a Black speech-language pathology grad student, Serena inspires me in more ways than one. Just like tennis for Serena, I chose a career path that is dominated by individuals who do not look like me. With numbers so disproportionate, it has proven to create an environment that are filled with racism and discrimination. However, through her success, Serena has inspired me to focus on perfecting my craft, and no matter what challenges I face, I'll continue to be my own best advocate in the face of adversity. For me, she is a true definition of Black history.